Hey guys, Christopher Green. You're watching AMTV, Alternative Media Television. A little different of a programming schedule today. I'm going to be bringing on special guest David McIlvaney of McIlvaney Financial. We're going to be recording this episode and then I'm going to be distributing it to our hardcore audience on demand. Very important show. And let me preface this video by I am for, says I've got a poor connection here. I am for Bitcoin. I am pro Bitcoin. But I'm just telling you guys what's going to happen. That's why I made a few videos on it just several weeks ago when Bitcoin was trading at 5,000 bucks. What are we now? 3,500 bucks? Again, I'm pro Bitcoin. I'm pro the blockchain. I believe in the technology, but the Federal Reserve is going to do everything in their power to collapse this thing, at least in the short run, so that they can get their hands around it, okay? There's been some major commentary that's come out from the Federal Reserve bankster elite, Jamie Dimon being one of the scumbags who's been trying to bring down the price, Mohammed Al-Arian of Allianz Investment trying to cut the price in half. We're hearing all this rhetoric and misinformation. They're trying to bring this thing down. Okay, they don't want you to be your own Federal Reserve. These banksters need control of everything. They need control of your entire life. So it's absolutely incredible. And so anyways, I'm on my way to the studio. I've only got 13% connection. It says I have a very bad connection, which is not too good. Also, click the link below. I've got some free information for you guys to download. Part of the conversation I'm going to be having with David here in about, 20, 30 minutes. We're going to be going over all of this, okay? He's an expert. There's so much misdirection, misinformation. People don't know what they're talking about. Again, I was a broker for Merrill Lynch during the height of the crisis in 2008 and 2009. So I saw firsthand. I know what's going on. So does David. We're going to break down stocks. We're going to break down bonds. We're going to break down real estate. We're going to break down precious metals. We're going to talk about what's going on in the cryptocurrency world, this gross, overt manipulation of really an amazing new technology, the blockchain. So we're going to talk about that as well. But I had a dream last night. I had a dream that Bitcoin was trading at 1,000 bucks per coin. Now, not that you should use that as the basis of price action, a dream, but it also tells you a little bit about what's going on in my subconscious right now, is because I know, again, how much is Bitcoin off since I started talking about this manipulation? It's down, some 30+%, right? 3,500 bucks, guys. So, again, I want you to take these words and this message seriously, and it's not to fear cryptocurrency or anything like that. Again, I think it's so transformative. It's so transformative that just like the internet and people, they didn't understand it, just like we had the 1999 boom to bust, the same thing's happening again. Okay, but they're going to try to wipe people out. They're going to try to wipe all these enthusiasts in the cryptocurrency market out completely, so they don't want to touch this stuff with a 10-foot pole ever again. China just announced a closure of one of its exchanges. They have banned ICOs. Again, what's the greatest risk to Bitcoin? Government intervention by these criminal too-big-to-fail banksters. They're the number one risk. And click that link below. I'll add the link after I post this video. It's not there now, but click that link below because we're going to be providing a free report on all of this stuff, which you guys are going to want to read. Okay, because it's going to give you an edge on what's going on right now. And again, guys, I know the insiders. I know the insiders. Why do you think I was putting out these warning messages 2 weeks ago? Because I know the people, the movers and shakers that actually are behind this technology. It's what they're telling me. Okay, so this could get a lot worse before it gets better. Now, if you've got dry powder on the side, it means you can get in. What do they say? Buy when there's blood on the streets. Some of my personal best investments actually happened in 2008 and 2009 at the height of the crash because I was smart enough to get out. Doesn't make me a genius, but there was signs everywhere. Bear Stearns collapse, Lehman Brothers collapse, and I could see what was going on within Merrill Lynch at the time. I knew, get the hell out. Okay, so people need to be very, very cautious. We are in a bubble. Even Lloyd Blankfein, they're putting out these signals. He says it's tulip mania almost. The stock market's been going up too high for far too long. Okay, these guys know more than you do. I dislike these individuals just as much as you do, but this is the reality. So we're in a very, very dangerous place right now with the cryptocurrency market. It could go a lot lower, and honestly, it could be a bloodbath before it gets better. This is what the Federal Reserve bankster elite are trying to engineer. So again, let me remind you, how do you get this free report? Click the link below. I'm going to add the link. It's free. Okay, give you an edge on all this stuff we're talking about here. In addition to that, I'm going to be bringing on David McElvaney. Again, in about half an hour, I'm going to be doing a recorded broadcast, so my show's a little bit different today, and then I'll be releasing that on demand exclusively. We're going to break down all this stuff, and it's going to be something you want to pay attention to, especially if you've got a 401k or you've got a Roth IRA or any kind of investment vehicle. Maybe you've got a public pension or something like that, and you're constantly asking me questions. What do we do, Christopher? What do we do? What am I supposed to do? Where are the bright spots? Again, we can't just live in fear, and that's the whole point of this. The whole point is to take control of your own life. Be prepared. Isn't that the mantra and the model here? Again, identify trends and opportunities. Again, people thought I was crazy when I got involved in social media 10 years ago. Look at it now. It's the entire freaking world. The largest monopolistic companies on the planet. What do? Social media. Everyone's trying to do social media now because it's obvious. And I'm telling you, a lot of people have missed the cryptocurrency boom, but there's still opportunity in it, especially with what the insiders are telling me, and even the bankster elite are signaling to us. There's going to be a freaking bloodbath. In a certain regard, there already has been. Again, Bitcoin price itself has been crushed from 5,000. It was up some 400% this year. It's already down to 3,500. And it's not just Bitcoin. I'm talking about all major cryptocurrencies. I'm talking about the top 10 major cryptocurrencies. I'm talking about a lot of the altcoins. Again, they're going to bleed this thing out dry. And then when no one wants to touch it, that's when the new Amazon, the new Googles will emerge. Some of these coins will go stratospheric, and people will wonder how it changed the world. Even Warren Buffett himself, missed the internet boom. He didn't get it. He didn't understand. He never invested in Amazon. He never invested in Google. They just didn't get it. The same people that I brokered the Google IPO to, 99% of them didn't want nothing to do with it because they didn't understand it. So, part of this is tremendously exciting. It's exciting to understand the big picture and also to see where this is going. Okay, I know I've got personal friends, they've all been minted millionaires as part of the Bitcoin revolution. It's pretty freaking darn amazing. And they did it themselves because they thought differently. They weren't afraid to think and be different and to educate themselves. There's so much opportunity, guys. It's crazy. There's so many things you can do on a holistic level with prepping, with food, with water, with all the things that I talk about, but also, what are you going to do? How are you going to provide for your family? How are you going to start a business? Do something different, right? Well, I was joking yesterday, people spend so much time on total BS, just false entertainment and constant stimulus and stimulation, all these kinds of things that don't even matter. Okay, so I'm going to break down specifically in today's video. We're going to cover various asset classes with David. You can click that link below, download the free report when this is done. I'm going to break all this down. Where are the bright spots? Which cryptocurrencies would I be looking at personally that I think you should buy? Okay? And again, you're going to want dry powder on the sidelines. Again, the biggest threat and risk to cryptocurrency and the blockchain is the Federal Reserve itself because they're losing control. I'm going to get into just a ton more detail, but I'm going to do it during the private cast. So sign up on demand as well. Okay? It's going to be a recorded broadcast, not live. So you're going to have to wait for an update. I'll send an email, I'll tweet it, I'll Facebook it, all those kinds of things. But you'll get that first, exclusively, as an on-demand member. I don't have time to broadcast everything out, and I can't broadcast everything out to YouTube. Okay, so if you want real hardcore information, click that link below, sign up for the free report, and then in addition to that, sign up on demand so you can be alerted when this video comes out. It's going to be very, very important. Again, David is someone who knows what he's talking about. So few people do. So anyways, guys, I love you. Hard hitting in your face. Hopefully this broadcast came in all right. It looks like it's a little bit, a little bit of a bad connection. Hard hitting it in your face.